All right, what's up, creative ones? Welcome back to another Colts franchise live stream. If you guys have been enjoying these live streams, when you enter, you know what to do. Leave a like, get active in the chat. We're always here to hang out every day and have a good time. So the division is looking pretty. We've won. I think we've won the last three games. I want to say 2. Yeah, see, okay, we beat the Patriots, and then we beat the Cardinals. And we have the Titans, one more, and we had the Jaguars. Now, I think we beat the Titans, we lost to the Jaguars. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. So this is, if we can beat the Jaguars, that should help us get a little bit closer to the Texans in our division. Still don't know. Available. Let's see. I mean, we don't really need a fullback. Receivers. We got 5 receivers, but I'm already looking at I'm looking at Brian Hurd and Preston. But you know, let's see if there's any hidden gems in the later rounds. Oh, he's early. He's projected early, but he's a late round talent. I don't know how I feel about that. Nope, doesn't have it. Come on, Clemson receivers are supposed to be good. Okay, deep route looks decent. His catching is pretty good. Ooh, okay, catch traffic's good as well. 5'10", John Davis out of Florida State. Okay. Nope. What about Idaho? Idaho State got it. Idaho State got some gems. Back catch is good. Catch traffic's good. The catching is good as well. Okay. Okay. Taylor Bigby out of Army. The catching, the deep route. This guy can. We definitely got some options. We definitely got some options at receiver in the draft. Just when I say that. Catching traffic's decent. It's really good. Whoa, hold up. Max is done. He could be the little Wes Welker we never had. Yo, there's a lot of good receivers. This is a very deep receiver class.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, shoot. All right. Let's see. Can't speak today. Let's get this win.
Final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Indy offense making their way out, and it is Jacob Eason.
All right, Eason's trying to get out of that swamp.
And I like his
interception, man. Last year he threw 15. He can't go over that. He cannot go over the 15.
Really poor performance. Way too many interceptions. Didn't find the end zone throwing the ball. Put his defense and his special teams in some real jeopardy. But somehow they won the game.
They won.
Yeah, what I loved about is when he told us about the defense kind of corralling him in the locker room and said, all right, my man, we're not going to do that again.
Oh, how you going to take that from Mac? Look at that. How you going to take that from Mac, though? How you going to take that from Mac, though?
He does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is
how you going to take that from Marlon?
On the board just yet.
Of course it's all call. Of course, I already knew. Brandon, you just cost us a
brutal. So take
huge,
away the long
huge touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
This is Mac on the counter.
But Max said he's going to try to do it again. Max said he's going to try to do it again, though.
To the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
The ball carrier
A look at the numbers for Mack from last week.
Yeah, he's feeling that momentum from last week.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun is EASONS.
Oh, Pittman. Pittman just got it in there. Just held it in. Just held it in nice and tight.
Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Ah, come on.
And he stopped immediately there. The ball carrier. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
11 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10, EASONS eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of
Pascal.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. EASONS going to throw it out of the shotgun. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a toss, running left is Mack. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Play number 9 now in this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. EASONS. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on.
Let's go.
Coming on 3rd down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get it down.
Doyle is hurt.
Not able to go
Allegedly.
anywhere that time. 2nd down. Second down, here's EASONS. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Miles Jack working free that time.
We'll keep you outdoors. We don't want your ribs to get any more bruised.
First down. Now they take a sack on 2nd down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on the defensive coordinator because right now the defense has the advantage.
I don't know why I threw that.
Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jaguars offense for the first time with Gardner Minshew, the Washington State product, leading the way.
And the first possession isn't until the 2nd quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down 3. So what you sell your team on is, look, 1 possession, 1 drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the
Sheldon.
football, he's going to have a first down.
Sheldon. What was that? Oh, man. He could have had to grab him. Like, I don't know. Cat chasing the mouse. Oh, my. You serious? You serious? You couldn't make that tackle?
third touchdown now.
Let me get the ball. I think we get the ball back at half. No, actually, no. They get the ball back at half.
And correct me if I'm wrong. That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Rodgers on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jags and Leonard Fournette making their way onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the
So we just can't bring down guys.
things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on this. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this 2nd half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Leonard Fournette the ball.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeFord DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And here's Rodgers on the return. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Back to the air on 2nd down. EASONS. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a
23 yards, the final tally.
And the Colts 1st down.
On 1st down, Jacob EASONS, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Throwing again, EASONS. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. EASONS going to try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he's got his man Hill.
Oh, that was nice.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Wilkins, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 14-yard line.
They run again with Wilkins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, EASONS. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The extra point.
And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Lee Smith. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now a throw on sideline here is complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And now it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. It'll be Minshew again. Dumps it off to Fournette. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it
Roughing
in
the
the
kicker.
bottom right corner.
Who's out here roughing the
Flag
kicker?
is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. He'll get a nice jump there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
I feel like I should just let him score. Now give me like some hope.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
First game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5-yard line.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
He was brought
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take
I was hoping they would like wait right at
doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown.
All right, yeah, Frank, right, throwing your clipboard down. I know defense let us down. I think the defense let us down here.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game,
Drops us to 5 and 6. So this division is getting ugly.
At the end, just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Jaguars, the win gets them a step closer to.
I already knew, I knew it was going to be a problem when Marlon Mack had that on first play, a good 40-yard touchdown.
It's starting to look like
and then it gets taken away because Brandon Parker wants to have holding calls. Like, come on. Both quarterbacks kind of did their thing, I want to say. Looking smacked in real. Man.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We're gonna bounce back. We're gonna bounce back. NFL towel and get that man up a little bit more. Sounded like it was raining for a second, but I don't know. It might be raining. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's raining. It's raining outside. And we're going up against look at this division. The Titans are there. We go. No, the Titans are running away with this division. They are taking back their division. It's okay. We're having a weird year. Like we can have a top 10 pick. I don't know. I mean, right now we're projected 15th, so we're like a mid. We did give up our 5th and 6th. Okay, all right. But that's, I got my first 4 picks. That's all that really matters. I'm trying to see if I can maybe trying to see if I need anything on. I mean, we're keep looking at receivers, I guess. I mean, if I need a left end, if I'm gonna let Teray walk, why'd I do that?
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. Would have been...
Ooh.
Barty say though, winning isn't everything.
Hey, how's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. We're in our the second game so far. Second game in the stream so far.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Jacob Eason, he's trying. He's having a little bit of a rookie or a second year struggle, but you know, I think I just got to put the right pieces around him.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Mayfield 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up.
Okay, he dropped it. Okay. That's what I like. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Flags already. Lonnie Clifton again, back to back. Are we gonna have to? I can't have games with back-to-back penalties, man. Can't do it.
Just past the 20. This is Wilkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know
come on there, Matt. Get in there.
Shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Eason.
Oh, T.Y.
And it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Mack. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Eason.
Ooh, nice.
Screen pass, that's complete.
Okay.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also
Taylor did get hurt. Taylor did get hurt. I think I don't know how long he's out for, but after this game, I'll definitely look at that, because he got hurt a couple games back, and we don't need another injury. So Wilkins kind of had to step in, because I did bench Hines, and I didn't really. I've been kind of just trying to. Cause I'm gonna let Hines walk in free agency, so I want to see how well Wilkins can do, and what better way for that to happen with the Taylor injury. But Taylor was doing some work. I can't wait till next season. I can't wait. That he's about to him and Mack are about to be a combination.
Even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. We're scoreless after 1. Throwing is Eason.
And Pittman. I'm grooming Pittman to be like that future #1 receiver too.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Eason.
Okay. Ooh, gotta cool down there.
He was looking for Michael Pittman that
and the Browns are 10-1 too. Like if we can beat the Browns, that would be a huge momentum, for us.
But they never did.
Pittman, let's go.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. For second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 8, they've got it first and goal.
Oh, wow. So you, dang, okay, because earlier in the, I think last season I gave him that 4-year because I was just like, you know what, let's lock up Mac while we can. Let's lock up Mac while we can. And like, I don't know, like, he's like a, I'm trying to maybe have like a Brandon Jacobs, Ahmad Bradshaw situation. Because like they're both, oh yeah, look at Wilkins getting in there. Because they're both good. I like using both of them. I feel like it gives the offense a little bit of what was I trying to say there? It gives the offense a little bit of variety. Because like I'm a heavy passer, but if I find that right running back combination, oh, I think I missed that. Wow. Then I think I'm gonna see how that goes for a bit, and if Mac isn't performing the way that I want, you never know. Same goes for Taylor. No one is safe on this team.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Thunder and lightning kind of thing. Exactly. Because Mac is great for end zone situations. Like every time I get Mac in the end zone, it could be like on the goal line. He's gonna truck through and get that touchdown, as opposed to Taylor. Like I can run, like I can go on like nice little running drives with Taylor, because if a person misses him, like he's gone. Like he's gone. Oh, Malik, come on! I need that. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Taylor and Hines. I like Hines too. Oh no, I like Hines too. He's a solid receiver. Like he's gonna catch the ball no matter what. Like rarely does he drop a pass. But I gotta let Hines walk. I can't have Hines on contract, Mac on contract, and with Taylor.
To throw again on second down.
Oh, Baker. Yeah, throw that away. Let me get that sack though.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh, Sheldon. Oh, you got to be kidding me. But yeah, that's why I like, because on defense, like the defensive line, I got Rankings and Buckner in the middle, and I got Kerrigan, and I got McKinley on those edges, which I just got to get the secondary right.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Holy Cooker, let's go. Let's go.
Back at the 31.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure.
Okay.
Front, nowhere to go with the football.
That might have to be. I don't. See, I gotta look at the team.
17 yards to go on second down.
We're going into the half? I think we're going into halftime. Yes, we are. We get the ball back, too. Let's go.
The second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Rodgers on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the.
I might have to switch Hines to receiver. Kind of like. He can squeeze in there somewhere.
Colts, they have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you
for Nick Chubb. True, I feel like running backs. I feel like running backs in this game, because by the time it's like 30 or free agency, you got like high quality name backs in your.
Some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
So
Eason
Wait.
on
Oh
second
yeah, hold
down.
on. Easing.
Eluding the pressure right.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I tried to slide. What? Yo, okay.
Think about it, Charles. This is not a
I tried to slide, and this man did a whole dive. This man thought he was Superman for a second.
He think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because
that caught me off guard.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Chubb.
Nah, Chubb. We ain't having this today. Chubb.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate.
Oh, he got in there.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Mayfield finding Beckham. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of them.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
No. Okay. Sorry. It's not fourth quarter yet, is it? Nope. Okay, we got time.
And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point.
Oh, I really wanted to hold him to a field goal.
You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they take
Also, what do you guys think about longer quarters, like 5 or 6 minutes?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So
I play it on Xbox One.
At their own 26.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores.
6. All right, Cameron, I got you. With the 6 minutes.
To the offense, get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
37-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10.
Oh, pass, Kyle. You got to hold on to
The
that.
drive there is incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Oh, my. Okay.
And that is incomplete.
His defense is
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Okay.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Oh, okay.
From the gun is Eason. Throwing for his
I'm trying that again. That was good.
And he can only get this to
I'm going for it. I'm risking it all right now. I'm risking it all.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. That's to his running back.
Yeah.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun.
Wilkins is about to be that dude right now.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. short gain
I got
here,
in that
maybe
cluster.
a yard to
I
the
got in that
29.
cluster.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock.
Oh, it's okay, but if we get a field goal, we win this, so we just gotta play it safe.
Tick, tick.
He's back to throw.
Ah, break that tackle. No? Okay.
It's complete.
Okay.
Now the Browns
I
will use
understand.
the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On the give, this is Mack. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On first down.
Oh, shoot.
Wilkins. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wilkins.
Is that a first? Is that a first? Is that a first?
10 at the 11.
That's 3rd and
After a
10.
gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in
And a face mask. Look at that.
Great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Try to take this man's soul.
They'll give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
There we go. Easy. Easy tutties. Easy tutties.
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow.
Now we gotta get the 2-point
Nice
conversion.
throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is in a continuation
Oh, Pascal, you're
of your
great.
college days.
You're great. Thank you for being great.
And if you don't
Thanks for
have
being
it, just
great.
take off and go. Now he's
Oh, he hit it with the
setting
volleyball
pocket a
serve.
little
Okay.
bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Now Mayfield and the Browns down 14-7, 33 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, McKinley was coming for you.
And now a
McKinley was coming
first
for you.
down there, but it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go, Leonard.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Wilkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
All right, we come away with that win. That puts us back to 6 and 6, I think. And then it puts us back to 6 and 6. We still got one. We're not like we would have to win out and beat the Titans, possibly to maybe make some chance, some noise to get to the playoffs. But
that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Thank you, Noah. Yeah, that was for them being a 10-1 team. The Browns can sometimes they can be a bit of a handful. Unfortunately, we came away with that win. Jacob EASONS, no turnovers. That's all I ever asked. Mac 5 carries, 16 yards, 9 carries, 45 yards with Wilkins. But okay, you can see who we were targeting this game. We were targeting Wilkins a lot. That man was everywhere. All right, we got a few players to upgrade. Oh, we're already into week 14 already. I didn't realize that. We just started we started season 2 like a couple days ago. We're already about to enter season 3. I'm about it. I want to see if we can really go like 10, 12 seasons, like 15. Like I want to see how far we can really take this. That's not what I want to do. We ain't about to be on that all Madden cheese. No, sir. Oh, okay. So we get against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. All right, I'm ready. I'm mentally prepared. Take a look at my injury report real quick, though. How much cap room do I have? Let's oh wow, let me check that. Wait. Is Taylor back? Hold on. Let me find out. Taylor's back. And then hold on. The boy Taylor is back. Okay. He's back and ready for action. Let me just check my cap situation, see what we're talking about there. And maybe look at his salaries, right? Okay, we got 21 I got 21.9 in cap. I don't think I had to really spend much in free agency last year. I think I only spent it on the defensive line. And we're not bringing back any of the people that are looking for contracts right now. Like, everybody else is just gonna walk. So I don't know. I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait to, like, because last season's free agency wasn't the best. It wasn't strong, or it wasn't like a deep free agency class. This year, I think there might be some. We might be able to pick up like a superstar or something to bring. Like maybe like a I don't know. Maybe maybe like there's a noteworthy O lineman in there, maybe, possibly, or a corner, or I don't know. We need. I don't know. We need. I feel like we need a playmaker on defense. Ooh, okay. Jarek Noah, I like that. And also doing 6-minute quarters now kind of gives me a better feel for Jacob Eason. Like 3 minutes, like, dude, that's like you can only learn so much about your quarterback in 3 minutes. I feel like 6 minutes gives it a little bit more time. We can kind of build up his stats a little bit more, and we could probably get more XP as well. Yeah, like Mac needs to. I need to increase his carries or something.
Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man from the University of Washington. This is Jacob Eason.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. It doesn't put them in bad situations.
Ooh, come on.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing
True,
so far,
true.
that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing.
Oh, we'll get him on the goal lines. He came back. He was out for a bit. He's ready. He's ready to get fed right now. But Mac, come on, Mac, just push through just a little bit.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
All right, let's get this pass game going. Let's get this pass game going a bit.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there.
Okay now.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one.
I don't know if the screen. Is the screen gonna work?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Ah, nope. That screen did not work. The screen did not work.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
No.
Strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Beautiful punt, though. Beautiful punt.
Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Look at those numbers. Those numbers are
insane. We find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Well, so much for being backed up against a goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Thank you. That counts as a sack. Thank you.
DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now, they were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that and give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down.
Oh, we really getting wait, are we really running it back for a punt return, TD? Yes, we are. Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
58 yards, the distance covered on the punt return. And the Colts are going to take a 1st quarter lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 32-yard
The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 4 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. They'll have a tough time.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They stick to the ground game.
Oh, thank you for the holding call. I know it's a holding call. I know it's a holding call. I know it's a holding call. Nope.
He does take it in for the touchdown.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
On the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
I almost pressed X for a second.
Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
Darius Leonard on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Out to his left.
We are shutting down Mahomes today. Let's go.
That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
22-yard line.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Eason. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on.
I just need you to hold on to the ball. Just for a little bit. Just for a few seconds.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
But it's okay because I got my boy T.Y. up there. Let's go.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big conversion on 3rd for the Colts. 48 yards.
First down.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down, Eason. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The tight end, Kelsey, was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the whole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
A gain of 3.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
26-yard line.
From the gun, Eason complete to Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scanning the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now left side completion to his tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A good throw here, finding Pascal. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Oh, no.
He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10.
That's the 2nd time. That's the 2nd time I've done that. 2nd time.
Kansas City.
Oh, that one hurts. Oh, that one
Good
hurts.
drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion.
Thought I had it.
Together,
Thought I
one
had it.
side
Thought I had the
optimistically,
testing.
the other side wondering what could have been.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now a timeout.
18 on the play.
7 seconds left in the first half.
1st down.
1st and 10, Eason. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and...
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A final shot before break. Eason, he'll take a shot. This
Oh,
is
he caught it,
inside
too.
the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
10 yards.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He may try and run for this.
Number 15.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. But it'll be 2nd down. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Oh, Taylor's no joke.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He's brought down
2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Eason. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
1st down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And the Colts 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On second down, Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
McKinley get that sack. Let's go.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
We are handling business right now.
He did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On second down now, it's Mack. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll find Pittman. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Chris Jones on the stop.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Ooh.
Room here to run.
Taylor. This is what I'm
Bounds
talking
about a
about.
half
Once
to a
he
full
gets
yard
going,
shy of the
he's
5.
gone.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Ball carrier.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Eason. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jack Doyle. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. To come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and
I
lead
swear,
the
if he
game
would have
out
caught that.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Steps away. He'll try and run it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mahomes firing complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
10 more yards.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
What just happened?
It's out. It's
What
loose.
just happened?
And the Colts pick it up. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Mahomes fumbled twice?
That drive
Oh,
wasn't a
wait,
case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing
They
to.
added that.
And you're telling me he picked it up again and fumbled? That's going to be a challenge for sure. Exactly.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh?
So the challenge comes in inside
Malik
of 2
Hooker
minutes,
he was on
and
it.
gets
He
overturned.
wanted it.
And it
He
changes
wanted that. He wanted the
format
pick.
of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Mahomes going to go on 4th
What's the
down.
flag? What's the flag?
And this will be
What's the
broken
flag?
up and
Holding?
incomplete.
Okay.
Now a penalty flag down.
I was about to say, if they were going to try to call some, like,
So they
pass
decline
interference,
the penalty.
we're like, where was the pass
I'm trying to
interference?
work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
not Costanzo.
Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. To throw on 3rd down. Eason flushed out right.
It's all Pascal looking lonely. He wanted to get involved. He wanted to be in the game.
The 25-yard line.
Broken. It's better just to be just for this
They've
game.
got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Mack.
We actually shut down Patrick Mahomes. I was a little worried for a second that he was going to go on a passing rampage.
On the handoff, Taylor. He'll be hit down at up to 33.
11 carries,
5
80
yards on the play.
yards. Taylor is
Charles,
that
why
dude.
didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Breland speaks.
On the stop, Breland speaks.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory.
All right,
And of
okay,
course, this
so
is a way
that's
they're gonna
what
hang their hat. They go on the
2
road
straight
and
wins
defeat
so
the
far.
defending
So we're back
Super
on
Bowl
the
champs.
win streak.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated
100
it,
100
and
on the
then
ground,
executed it as a big-time
250 in
win
the
to
pass-
take down
passing.
the defending
That's-
Super Bowl champs.
Like, we shut down
So for
Mahomes though. Like, he
Indianapolis, they move back
like,
over
10 for
500
14,
and 7-6.
only 95
And
yards,
they'll get
though.
another road date next week
He's
as their
in
opponents will be
16 for
the
24.
Seattle Seahawks.
But those 2
Meanwhile, for
interceptions,
Kansas
though.
City, it's a loss that could have
What about a rushing
implications
debate?
on the
Did they
playoff
run- I
race
mean, let's-
as they fall to 9-4.
I care about our Colts now.
And
Okay.
they will try to get back in the
Matt,
swing of
12
things
carries,
next
35
week
yards,
on the road.
and TD. 11 carries,
So for
80
our
yards.
entire crew,
for
alongside
Jonathan
Charles
Taylor.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Michael Pittman, 4 catches, 90 yards, but no touchdown. That's surprising. 4 catches, 51 yards, 3 catches, 82 yards. Delaney Walker got a little bit involved. Taylor did not. He did not get involved in the passing game this time. Leonard had a sack. McKinley had a sack. Buckner had 2 sacks. We were getting after it. We were getting after the quarterback. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then we'll move on to the next week. All right, I am back at it. All right, I gotta see how long Costanzo's out. If that was just for that one game. 5 weeks? He's out for 5 weeks? Oh, it's gonna be... So that makes... Oh, I don't want Gloskowic. Or I can never pronounce his last name, but I don't want him as my... We're 7-6. We're moving up. We're moving up. Let's see. He's the only one with like decent pass block. I don't know if I have to cut somebody. I do. Shoot. I can take the loss on Mark. I can take the loss on Mark. Stanzo's hurt. Okay. So Miller's gonna be I feel like I'm okay with scouting for now. I feel like we're just gonna jump in these games. Okay, then we got the Titans. So if we win, if we win, it will be 8-6. Be the Titans 9 and 10. This could be interesting. Ugh. Yeah, we are on a 10 game. Or no, that's the thing. We're on a 2-game win streak. My bad.
Today, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Actually, hold on. There we go.
We'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Jacob Eason and the Indianapolis Colts. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Fielded in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here come the Seahawks. Time for that offense and quarterback Russell Wilson to go to work.
I'm absolutely eager to watch him play in this game because here we are, week 15. Not a lot of games left down the stretch. But will he get outside of himself trying to make huge plays in order to try and win an MVP? Because he's not in the #1 spot right now.
No, he's not. I think everyone consensus thinks that way. You hope he doesn't get outside of himself right now, though, because that could really get their offense out of sync. And it's been in sync most of this year. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 15 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a
Oh, come on, Buckner can't be here
So
now,
if they're
too.
up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense
Oh, wait,
has
but
to
then we
keep
get a
pace.
rookie and Michael. What?
On first down, it's Carson pushing forward for 3 up to the 40.
Okay, everybody's getting hurt now, huh?
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. 33 yards that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
They'll run on first down. Carson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man from the University of Washington. This is Jacob EASONS.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down. Here's EASONS. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
To Michael Pittman.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is Cook with the ground.
Wilson's pass.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Wilson, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets it down to the 32. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Darren Lee there to get him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 31, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Handoff to Chris Carson.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
yards to go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Down by 8. They say no to the field goal, looking for the end zone on 4th and goal. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Oh, man. Oh, I felt confident in that one. I did.
So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be in.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This is Carson, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 21-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun is EASONS. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is taken at the 15. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. Working with a 2nd and 3. So we've reached the intermission and what right now is a 3rd. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 34-yard line.
Eason on 2nd down. And Walker has it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Flush to his right. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
19 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now we give to Taylor. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incomplete.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Zach Pascal, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
The first down pass.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into.
Don't forget to hit the like button as soon as you enter the stream. If you guys are new here, we do daily Colts live streams every day. And if you guys are returning, welcome back. Welcome back as we try to get our 3rd straight win against the Seattle Seahawks to maybe challenge the Titans to get into that playoff, to win the division and get into that playoff spot. But the Titans went out, and but we gotta try. We gotta fight. We gotta fight.
Turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an
finally shutting down this Seahawks offense. We got Russell fumbling on the last drive, which set up Taylor for the touchdown. Rankings. Coverage is beautiful today. Coverage is beautiful. We shut down Mahomes last week, and if we can shut down Wilson, that's huge.
Because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
And not first.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson. That'll be complete to Cook. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On 1st down, Carson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Chris Carson.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
from just shy of midfield.
That's what I'm talking about. Rankings is a beast.
Sack back at the 45.
That was a great pickup. I'm glad he was available in the offseason last year.
Play with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that is incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
4th down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is
why would you run that?
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. EASONS. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. EASONS. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
What?
The ball is free. Taylor lost it. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys.
Oh, he tried to juke and he got
They heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely.
If we can get
Nursing
to
that slim lead here in the 4th.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
It's caught. Lockett. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said.
You know, I'm gonna let them get the touchdown.
Touchdown. Chris Carson with touchdown number 8 on the year.
They're trying.
And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
They're trying to attack.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know
That's what I like to
And he's
see.
going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
No good. That keeps the scores.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Rodgers on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. EASONS and the Colts now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
You use their D-line?
Every team gets
Sometimes,
together
yeah.
for the
Like
first time, because
I,
OTAs, mini camps,
sometimes I'll use it as D-line.
camp,
Sometimes
and regular
I'll
season.
control the
Ball
corners.
security comes up about, what, the
But
second sentence of the coach's
I'm trying to get the
address?
hang of
So
that
many
part.
drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to
What
simulate
the
game
fuck?
situations.
Who?
Doesn't always work out, though.
Roughing the passer, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. EASONS. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on
Middle
a
of
big
the field.
3rd
All
down.
right, I got you.
EASONS going to throw it out of the shotgun, eluding the pressure right.
Oh, you could have
Throw
that.
there gonna be
Like a fast
incomplete.
linebacker.
As soon as I saw him break contain
Okay.
and get outside, my first thought and my eyes
Yeah, let's see who,
gravitated downfield because nowadays most of these
Hey, Leonard got
quarterbacks,
some speed
when
to
they
him.
do
Please
that,
catch this.
they
Thank
want
you.
the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. He'll get this one to Pittman.
Oh, come on,
And
with
he'll
these
be pulled
flags,
down as a
man.
penalty flag will rein in as
Leonard
well.
is a
That would
beast.
appear to be a face
I gotta use
mask.
them more. I haven't really used them like that, but. Oh, face mask. Okay, cool.
So
Yeah,
they
I
will
definitely need to
accept
start
the
using
penalty
Leonard
and
more.
move forward. So the face mask moves them closer, and now 1st and goal. Here's EASONS to throw.
Oh, let's go, Delaney. Delaney.
Into the end zone, a touchdown.
Possession catch.
Indianapolis.
Sure, I do. I like sometimes I won't even be thinking, and I'll just hit like I'll hit Y for aggressive catch or catch and run. But okay, now it's our turn to get these. Okay.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that
Looking at
route
Doyle.
early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him.
Actually, I'll just take it in. I'll just take it in easy. I'll just take it in.
He'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees.
Oh, come on, that's a pretty
really
good
strategy because
actually,
all
no,
you
it's not.
care
All
about.
right.
Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out comes Chris Carson in the Seattle offense. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
Is it really? I haven't really. Oh, hold on. They hiked the ball way too fast. I have no idea what's going on. Hold on. Low passes, OP this year. I've definitely been seeing a lot of low, like completed low catches.
Get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing. Now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Wilson.
Okay, I like that. Rankings with 2 sacks. I like that.
Rankins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy.
Did he drop it? He dropped it.
Yeah, you do it.
That's right. I can see.
What else you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
It falls down incomplete.
Off up with that user.
2 to play with just a field goal separating these 2 sides.
Okay, all right. That changes the game. That changes our defensive game.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they'll get him down right around the 16. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Okay. All right.
They run once more with Taylor, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Whistles now.
I'm learning a lot because like secondary. I'm still getting used to it.
A late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run here with
Taylor is a beast right now.
Space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3.
Okay. Man, Mack isn't really doing anything, but Taylor's been the one kind of holding it down.
A 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking of.
He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
We're going to take over 3 points.
Now coming up. So
They're keep playing great defense.
Now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score.
They have no timeouts either, so we're good.
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Taken in the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Appreciate you.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there.
Oh, I'm on it.
Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right?
Ooh, Rock ya.
as it's
Yo,
intercepted.
rock y'all with that.
Picked up on
Yo,
Rock Ya-Sin.
hold up.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield.
That ain't up.
At the
Hold on. Okay, that's
48-yard
offense.
line.
That's offense.
So they elect to
I'll decline
decline
that.
it.
I'll decline
Why
that.
not? Just go ahead and let the play stand,
Rock ya
and they'll take
came
that.
out of nowhere with the INT.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Thank you. Let's go, Taylor. Let's
He gets
go.
this inside the 35-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he will lose
We
yardage
came
here
here with
at the
another dub, our
31-yard
first straight
line.
dub. Let's go.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one
Okay.
were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off.
Yeah, I was actually, I was a little worried there for a second.
So for the Colts,
But as soon as
they're not gonna go
we started
quietly
shutting them
here, so
down,
win moves
we
them
kind
down
of just
to 8-6
as soon as I clicked on Leonard, the
and they
whole
will
team
head
was just
home
flowing.
next week to take on the Tennessee
So
Titans.
let's
Meanwhile, for the
see.
Seahawks, this was
Eason,
basically just an
15 of
exhibition game for
28.
them as they'd already clinched home field
144,
advantage.
2
And they'll try
touchdowns
to
and
get
an
back to their
interception.
winning ways next week as they
Russell,
head
we
to Santa
shut down
Clara
Russell pretty
to
well.
take on the 49ers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here.
Taylor
It's
with
the
11
NFL
carries, 80
on EA
yards, and a
Sports.
touchdown. Taylor's been effective. I can't even lie. Same with Pittman. 4 catches, 56 yards. Got to get Ty more involved, but Walker got a touchdown. Pascal got a touchdown. Don't forget to leave a like in the stream if you guys are enjoying these Colts live streams. We do these every single day. Sometimes I think normally we've been doing these lately at like 12, maybe starting them at 1, and then we go for about 2 hours, 2-3 hours on these live streams. So if you guys are enjoying these, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you have not done so already. Get Taylor up a little bit. Up next, the mighty Titans. Okay, so this is what the division's looking like right now. You You got the Titans at 9-5, so they lost last week. Texans. Somehow the Jaguars, they're just always still in there somehow, some way. I just don't know how, but they are. All right, let's get it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Whew. Should not be on him.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Tennessee Titans and he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Indianapolis Colts. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man from the University of Washington. This is Jacob EASONS.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Escaping the pressure right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. The left side taken in by Pittman. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive.
For the extra point.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Now a first down throw, Tannehill throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Tannehill toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
They will find Davis. That's complete. And this will
Great
not
defense,
get
great
close to the
coverage
first
right
down
there,
marker as he's brought down at the 26. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they get the underneath stuff. We got to go and make the tackle right away.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
31-yard line.
2nd down, here's EASONS. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. EASONS out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one will be accepted. On 2nd down, it's Mack. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. EASONS. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, their 1st drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A look at the numbers from a week ago for Reed. 6 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
49-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. And a Titans.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Colts 14, Titans nothing.
A first down carry for Henry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Darren Lee.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
3 on the play. First down, Titans.
On first down, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
Derrick Henry.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Tannehill throw complete there to Humphries. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Tennessee.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. It's caught. Humphries. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Second and goal.
More muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. Third and goal now, mere inches from Pater. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Able to shake him off. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ryan Kerrigan providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
14.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the draw is Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Up second and 2.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Nice throw here, right side. He rolls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
first and 10. EASON. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Rodgers on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Time to see Jacob EASON and company go back to work. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love?
4 verts.
4 verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big, big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. He finds Taylor, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun is EASON. That's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, EASON. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Blankenship's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have come. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
17, Titans 3. Rigoberto
The
Sanchez.
Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He finds Humphries. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. It's able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The Colts 34-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. When you get him out of pads and just him in a regular suit or outfit, he's a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Tannehill. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Darius Leonard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Reed. Incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That keeps the score. Colts.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They go right back to Mack. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mack. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Hilton's 1st catch, good for a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Again to Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds...
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
It's a whole sack party right now.
Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Oh, they're really going to go for it on 4th and 30? Okay.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. 1st and 10, Taylor now. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
They'll run here with Mack. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton. A gain of 5.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Delaney Walker. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Kicking off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25.
Out come the Titans now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Complete.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. Henry. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 27-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Tannehill on 1st down. He completes it to Henry. Not much there, only a yard. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Goes underneath for Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some more.
Okay, they can have that touchdown. They can have it.
See this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild.
A 2-yard gain.
Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Madden. And he's not even going to come close to picking
Alright, they
up
come
the
away with their
first.
3rd straight win.
At the line of scrimmage. So this one winds
And
up
against the
an
division leaders
Indianapolis
right now
victory.
too. So we're
And when
actually
you break
going
it
in.
down,
So
this
we
was
are
just a
2-0
thoroughly dominating
against the
performance.
Titans.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this
1-1 against the
I
Jags,
think
or
you felt the
0-2
same
against the
way,
Jags. I don't
based
know,
on our
but
conversation after the production meeting. But
I gotta look and see how this division's shaping up, because I think we only got one more game,
you just all of a sudden,
and that's against the
whoosh,
Bills.
there it is. This thing is pretty much done, and the crowd stayed with it to celebrate.
And then we got playoff
They're like,
football.
Let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
Eason, like
So for
Eason's starting to develop into a better quarterback. There we go. 11 for 15, 214 yards, 73%, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He did have a huge help by Marlon Mack and Jonathan Taylor. You know, the running game definitely helped a lot. 15 carries, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns for Marlon Mack. Definitely a bounce back from last week. 4 catches, 95 yards for Pittman with 1 TD. Pascal 2 for 50. Mack with 1 for 20. Walker with a touchdown. Hilton. Like I said, Pittman is starting to become that the future number 1 receiver. Darius Leonard, 5 tackles total, 2 sacks. Sack for Buckner, half a sack from Kerrigan. Rankin's got a sack. McKinley got half a sack as well. So defensively, we've been looking pretty good. Pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. All right. Let's sim this. Let's take a look at let's take a look and see where we're at right now. Anthony Costanzo. Miller hasn't really done anything to it. If I hold on. His scheduled return will be for the playoffs. You know what? We're going to have Miller. Because if we make the playoffs, then we have Costanzo for the playoffs. Against the Bills. Oh, that puts us at number 1. Number 1. Let's look at the AFC South right now. We are 2-4 in the division. So, I don't know if the Titans win. Do we? I don't know, dude. I don't know how that works. But it's looking tough right now. Right now, Browns, Chiefs are in there. 2 teams we both beat in the regular season, or just a few weeks ago. Steelers are trying to fight for 1. Titans trying to fight for 1. We're trying to fight for 1. It's a tough. It's an ugly division. Last year was ugly. This year is just even uglier. But we do go up against the Bills. Hopefully we can come away with that win. And we're gonna do that game. We are going to do that game next week, or not next week. Tomorrow. Jeez, next week in the game tomorrow. But we are gonna be doing that tomorrow, probably around like 12 or 1. If you guys enjoy this Colts live stream, leave a like as you are entering in, or as you are watching the replay. Don't forget to leave a like for more of these. Until next time, I am flying out. I'll catch you guys all in the next live stream. Until then, stay positive.